Aloha, shamans and friends, and happy Mother's Day. Welcome to the broadcast today. Normally, you see we're at 11:11, but apparently we had some streaming issues today. Our server was, I guess, everybody was posting Happy Mother's Day videos, and so we had to postpone until this hour at 2 o'clock now. So sorry if you showed up earlier and we couldn't be here. We tried for about a good 20 minutes, and after that, it was like, well, we'll just have to wait. So anyway, happy Mother's Day. Thank you for joining us here. If you got the notification that we're going live, if not, then I'm sure that you can watch us on replay, and thank you for doing that. So thank you for joining us here in our little corner of the galaxy, here in this dimensional space called EarthStar Spiritual Center in Greensboro, North Carolina, United States of America. So we are EarthStar Spiritual Center. So I am Dale Stacy. I'll be your host today, and also the Co-Abbot of EarthStar Spiritual Center with my wife, Jeanne. So today is a wonderful day to celebrate all the mothers in our lives. So all types of mothers. We have our physical, biological mothers. We have adopted or stepmoms. We have aunts and cousins. We have nieces. We have teachers, ministers, all sorts of mothers in our lives. So thank you today, and a big heartfelt hug to all our wonderful mothers from all dimensions, okay? Because we know it truly is a very important job. Okay, so today then we want to speak about the cosmic mother. Okay, so let's look at our slides then as we go right into it. So here we are, Sundays at well, it's actually not 1:11 or 11:11. It's actually 2:01 right p.m. So Cosmic Shaman, Aloha Consciousness. This is May 10th, 2026. And today's title is Cosmic Mother. Okay, good. Okay, and we are EarthStar Spiritual Center. Been doing this since 2002. We are a multi-faith church. We're living Aloha. You see our core principles to the left there, spelling out Aloha. And that's all loving God, love, oneness, heart path, and as above, so below. So planetary awareness to galactic consciousness. That's who we are. Okay. And Sundays at 11:11, these are some of the topics that we will cover. And also these are some of the things that should you want to schedule a synergy healing session or shamanic life coaching, we can discuss some of these topics also with you in a personal sense. And this can be in person or by phone or video chat. Okay. I've got all the contact info in the show notes. Okay. And these are some of the books we've written. So 7 books total. And if this can help you along your shamanic path during this current incarnation, we have everything from basic earth shamanism all the way to cosmic shamanism. And these are all available on Amazon. And I've got all that info in the show notes, okay, or the show comments. Okay? Yeah. And also we launched our EarthStar Music Ministry. We launched that on March 28th of this year. And so far we are up to 7 songs that we produced. We use the AI program, a Songer. So Songer provides the vocals and provides the instruments playing. Jeanne and I, we write the lyrics, okay, and then we produce it after that. So all the lyrics are from us, from our hearts. So thank you for supporting this venture. And I've got that in the show notes also. And also remember, tomorrow is Monday. So sometime around the high noon hour, we will release song number 8. So thank you for following us on this endeavor. And that way it'll be streamed on all your streaming platforms tomorrow as far as the new one. But the 7 right now, they are on there right now. Okay. And Earth Superpowers and Cosmic Destiny. Now we're going to have a live class. This will be next Sunday, okay, May 17th, 1 to 5. It's 1:11 for most folks. And if you've done the class before and completed it and you'd like to come back for a refresher or maybe review your Earth Superpowers, that's what the $50 thing is. So again, who are you? Why are you on Earth? And how are you serving? What is your cosmic destiny? So allow us to help you to discover your innate Earth superpowers, which are your abilities, your gifts, your goals, your magic, your powers, skills, and talents. Okay, so make sure you register by Wednesday. Okay, now I've got all that info in the show notes too, and also it's on the website. And also one of the organizations we belong to is Connecting Consciousness with Simon Parks. They're one of the organizations that will be managing finances for humanitarian projects, which we do have a bid in with them. We've been a member since the early 2020s, and there's over 100 countries involved and over 100,000 members, and this is free to join. So I have his information in the show notes, connectingconsciousness.org. And perhaps you have a humanitarian project you would like to propose. And also you want to make sure you're aware of your earth superpowers, because this is how you will serve in your humanitarian projects. And then remember our shack principles, something that we want to try to do each and every day, several times throughout the day, as we are shamans of aloha consciousness. And that is smiles, hugs, acts of kindness, compliments, and kisses. So not only are we doing this to and with other people, but we're allowing those other people to do that to us. And also you're doing this to yourself. Okay. You may not can kiss yourself, but at least an inner kiss some way, somehow. So make sure we try to share all our hugs and or smiles and hugs, acts of kindness, compliments, and kisses. So be a shack aloha shaman. Okay? All right. So today's topic then, Cosmic Mother. So our objectives then are define Cosmic Mother and qualities, and then list and meditate with 3 mothers of healing love. So if these are 3 mothers, 3 women, or it could be girls. We're all of a different cosmic age. So we want to make sure we understand the feminine energy that's been very important with our life. And we want to honor that and do that in a meditation. But first, we want to identify those 3 people. Okay. So, all right, let's get right to the definition then. We'll try to make this a little bit shorter today. I know you're out doing Mother's Day stuff. So we'll try to keep it to 30 minutes if we can. All right, so today is Happy Mother's Day, and you see in the photo, you see that is the #1 job on this planet, okay? The #1 job on this planet. So those of you who are mothers now, and you think that you wish there was something else you can do, and you can't quite figure out what that is, well, just remember you are doing it. That is the #1 job on this planet. Well, I think I got to sneeze. Excuse me. Okay, now we're back. I guess 66 years old and been on planet Earth, and I'm still allergic. Okay, anyway, mothers, #1 job on this planet. And know if you do nothing else, you are doing the #1 job on this planet. Okay, so thank you for being a mother, and many, many blessings to you for what you do. Okay. And remember, there's all types of mothers, right? There's stepmoms, there's surrogate moms, any type of a woman who's a part of your healing and your love. I mean, this could include aunts, cousins, just female friends. Perhaps you have a female in the office, or maybe you're the office mom. You just take care of everybody. Maybe everybody comes to you in the office, and even though you're not biologically the mother, you are in some sense their spiritual mother. So mothers take on many, many roles. Just think of teachers. I mean, here you're in a classroom of kids, and you got 30, 40 kids. And then sometimes if you're in junior high or senior high or in college, you have several classes throughout the day of anywhere from 20 to 30 kids. So you're certainly a mother in that sense. So thank you for being a mother, and thank you for having the #1 job on this planet to take care of our little cosmic people. Okay? All right, so let's go to objective #1 then with this slide. Let me blow this up so you can see it a little bit better. So when we want to define Cosmic Mother and qualities, so that was our first objective. So one of the first definitions will be that is a multifaceted archetype. So the Cosmic Mother. Now, when we talk about an archetype, remember we're talking about something that is an ideal. It's something that's a foundation or umbrella that on which many other definitions of life are based on a particular archetype. So the Cosmic Mother archetype is multifaceted, just like the Cosmic Father archetype is multifaceted, meaning that it's just there's not just one way to relate to the Cosmic Mother, because it is multifaceted. Think about being an archetype, or a Cosmic Mother archetype would be like going into a restaurant, right? The restaurant is the Cosmic Mother archetype. However, many people are going to partake of that in different ways. They're either going to have a drink, maybe they'll have water, maybe they'll have a salad, maybe they'll have a steak. So again, that's what we mean by multifaceted, because having different skills and abilities and talents that the cosmic mother possesses. Okay. Now, the cosmic mother represents the feminine divine. If you were with us 2 weeks ago, we had a Sunday at 11:11 was on the feminine divine and the masculine divine. Remember, Nicole and Jeanne were on the show with me. And so you might want to go back and review that show. So it was 2 Sundays ago. So the feminine divine then, okay, also the feminine or the masculine divine. So again, 2 archetypes of this energy that is the cosmic mother, okay. Now, creation, nurturing, and consciousness. If I could say there's one definition for the cosmic mother or the feminine divine, that would be creation. You create. The feminine energy creates. Okay? And then the masculine energy would kind of try to protect that, and also would try to rebuild or maybe remodel something that's already been created, because that's what we do. So creation is the number one thing for the cosmic mother archetype, or for those of you who are mothers in some way during this incarnation. You have created a reality where you're loving, inspiring, and nurturing those people around you, which can be your children. Okay? So continue being that, because that's what you do. You're naturally nurturers. Okay? And it's also about that consciousness. It is a consciousness, a way of being. So when we say consciousness, that is a way of being, a way of thinking, a way of acting, a way of living. So consciousness is who we are. It's how we relate to our reality. So that is what the cosmic mother is. It is a consciousness that is creative and nurturing, okay, and very, very loving. Okay? Now, another definition would be the primordial void, or the womb. Womb, that's a kind of an older term, but it really means the uterus in our modern sense. I think the etymology of womb is of course, Old English and Germanic, and it's going to mean belly. But we know it's the uterus in modern sense. So the primordial void, which all life emerges. So those of you who have had Merkabas class with us, or with Drumblow or some of his teachers, you know that in the Merkabas class, we teach about this tiny space of the heart. And that is the primordial void. In other words, the place, the seat of creation, the place where all things are created out of nothing, simply with love from the heart. That's how creation starts, a beautiful blueprint of love. And then when it gets to our consciousness on a earth level, a 3D level, then we're able to actually put that into practice and create it and begin to build it. But the primordial void, that is the cosmic mother, the place where all life has always been, is, and will be forever. And this is where all life emerges, all types of life, okay, within the primordial void. That is also what Om Mani Padme Hum means, right? The jewel of the lotus flower. Well, the lotus flower is the heart. The lotus flower is this tiny space of the heart. Okay? So the primordial void holds the universe together. Yes. So think of the cosmic mother, that energy, as being the broth in soup, right? It holds everything in that soup together. That's what mixes and matches all the flavors. It brings all the grease and all the elements of all the vegetables, all the materials within that soup, all the spices. It holds it together, and it provides the essence to everything that is within that soup pot. So that's what the cosmic mother does. It provides that holding together of our ideas and ideals, and also of our love. Okay? And then, of course, harmony and love, right? I mean, who could say that cosmic mother is not about harmony and love? Because that's what she is about, harmony and love. And when you look at this list, this also applies to our earth mothers as we celebrate Mother's Day today, and all those folks who are again, surrogate mothers or stepmothers, or you're a mother because of your job or friends. Okay? So all type of mothering energies, all these apply to you also. And then, of course, wisdom. We know often we hear about Sophia, the the Middle Eastern goddess representing wisdom. Also, like sometimes she'll have an owl that represents that wisdom. Okay. And then surrounding life, the cosmic mother. So there we're talking about the broth again, how that broth surrounds the life. It mixes and matches. It allows ideals to come together. It is life itself. When we talk about the cosmic mother, or really when we talk about earth mothers, when you have a death in the family and the mother leaves this 3D incarnation, we all know what happens to the family, because the mother energy is the soul of any family. So some way, somehow, when the mother passes in the family, things just aren't like they have always been. When the father passes, yes, we're there and we're saddened by that also. But we know that that energy is a different kind of energy. It's loving too. It's just that when the mother passes, that truly is the soul of the family unit. And that's why it's so important to realize that the cosmic mother and all these qualities is why. Okay? And this is also within every earth mother. So thank you for being who you are. Okay? All right, so let's get back to next slide. Okay, now we want to list and meditate with 3 mother figures of healing and love in your life. Okay, so this could either be a real mother, it can be a wife, a sister, an aunt, cousin, and it could be a co-worker, it could be a teacher or a minister. So I'm going to give you about 5 minutes. I'll put on some nice meditative music, and if you will, just get out your pen and paper. And if you will, just write as many of these people that come to mind. Okay, a real mother, stepmother, wife, sister, aunt, cousin, right, grandmother, great grandmother, great aunts, co-workers, teachers, ministers, anyone, any feminine energy that's in your life and has made a great impact on your life, either in a healing or loving way, a nurturing way, because we want to honor that feminine energy, that cosmic energy that is here with us in person. So let me put up some music, and you can put on your meditation cap. I'll give you about 5 minutes. So what we want to do is you write down as many of these folks as you can. And then at the end before we end our meditation, I want you to just circle or put a star by the top 3 qualities, because then we can go into another 5-minute meditation and just simply meditate and be with those top 3. All right. So let me pull up some music for you. All right, so here we go. So make a list. Okay, wonderful. Now give you a chance to put on your thinking caps, and now make sure you highlight or circle the top 3 women in your life and how they impacted you. And think about, just for a minute or so, think about what are the qualities that you truly love about these top 3 women, and how many of those qualities are the same, and how is it, and how have they been part of your life? Have they always been there for you? And what's that special gift that each one has? So these are things that you want to also identify, if not today, at a later time, perhaps this week when you do your meditation time. Okay. So go ahead and make sure you circle the top 3. The physical cosmic mothers that are in your life right now. Okay. Okay. Wonderful. So just staying in this meditative sense then, when we think about our cosmic mothers, we know that cosmic mothers have many, many qualities, right? And all those wonderful mothers that are in your life, they exude the same qualities as the cosmic mother. And that's the number 1 job on this planet, being a mother, some way, somehow. And then you've been able to list, and now we're going to meditate with those 3 mothers with healing and love. Okay. Okay. All right. So just think about it. If you can just get quiet and still. Go ahead and find yourself being very relaxed. Put your pen and paper down. And I have a picture for you today of your Aloha bubble. So just focus on your chakras, if you will. Just take a deep breath and exhale slowly. Just energize your root chakra. That's the red, base of the spine. And now energize your orange, your navel chakra. Energize the yellow solar plexus chakra. Energize the green heart chakra. And remember, this one will usually be a little bit larger than the others. Now energize your throat chakra, a beautiful light blue, sky blue color. Then energize your third eye, your pineal chakra, brow chakra. This will be a deep blue, anything from a royal blue to a navy blue to a deep indigo blue. And then energize your crown chakra on top of the head, beautiful purple or violet. And this one will have several waves or streaks of white flowing through it. Beautiful rainbow body, rainbow colors. And now you see the little tube going down the middle of the picture, going from the crown chakra all the way down to the root chakra, and also extending into the top and bottom of your Aloha bubble. So allow this tube, about the size of a fluorescent light, okay, allow it to be filled with those beautiful rainbow colors of the chakras. You just visualize that, just imagine it. And then imagine that tube is so full now, it can't possibly hold all these beautiful colors. So it begins to leak or exude these colors out, and it creates this beautiful rainbow or Aloha bubble around your body. So about 1 hand length above the head, 1 hand length below your body. And imagine if your arms are outstretched, be at the tip of your fingertips. And that's why that little light now goes to the top of your Aloha bubble and to the very bottom. So it connects everything. And just feel and sense these colors just flowing in, through, and around your body, mind, and spirit. Wonderful way to begin any meditation or visualization work. Okay. Empty yourself of everything. Let the mind rest at peace, returning to the source, the stillness. which is the way of nature. A.L.O.H.A, Jeanne, Book 16. And now as you move into your healing and prayer meditation time with the Cosmic Mother, as you look at this image, there you see the primordial void, the seat of creation. So be with the Cosmic Mother. Share the energies of who you're with. Share the energies of your 3 favorite people you just circled. So be in healing with them, or in prayer with them, meditate with them. So do this now. And now just take a deep breath. Allow yourself to flow back into full consciousness. Be fully alert, fully aware, fully conscious. Move your toes and fingers, roll your shoulders a little bit. As you still have in your mind and heart these beautiful images of your beautiful, beautiful mothers in your life, those three special people that you do honor, that have nurtured you, cared for you. And we praise their name. And we thank God, thank our Mother, Father God for their presence, for their energies, for their incarnations as physical examples of the cosmic mother, the feminine divine. So thank you. And we honor you today for that. So now just take a deep breath and then just open your eyes and be back in your space once again, fully alert, fully aware, fully conscious. Okay? And work with that list for the remainder of the week. And now let's do a prayer, some healing time that you can also carry along. So I'll pull up the Merkaba here. If you haven't heard me say before, the Merkaba is simply an instrument, a sacred geometry form that comes out of the heart. So it's pure love, heart Merkaba. The only way it can be created is through heart, through love. Okay? So allow the little glints of the Merkaba, provide you some healing. Feel the energy coming from my hands also, whether it be Reiki or Huna, or the white light of the Christ, or the rose light of Magdala, okay? Or just the golden chi that flows through your meridians, flows in and all around you, the life force. And we call upon our beautiful Mother, Father God, and we celebrate this feminine divine and the cosmic mother on this day, always being with us 24/7, 365. What a wonderful task all mothers have. And to have a heart that big and to be able to do the things they do day in and day out. And sometimes with very little recognition. Okay? We praise you. So we thank you, Mother, Father God, for the creation of this reality and providing opportunities for us to be co-creators and unique expressions of the love and light. We love you, us. We thank you for helping us to be Aloha consciousness in mind, body, and spirit, thought, word, and deed, with everyone, everything, everywhere, every time, place, and space. And all of our endeavors here at home, work, and play, all of our ministries of shamanism, Aloha and Ascension consciousness, planetary awareness to galactic consciousness. We thank you for being of the cosmic mind, the cosmic heart, and the cosmic spirit, knowing that we are all in wholeness together. And we ask and we call upon the wholeness energy of love and light to flow into those lives that may want to have some wonderful healing energy, not only today, but through this week. That should they be going through a challenge of healing on their path to being healed fully, 100%, then use this wonderful energy of Aloha to fill every part of your body, every cell, every strand of DNA, each and every chakra and meridian, every atomic and subatomic particle in your mind, body, and spirit be healed with the love of the Mother, Father God. Be healed with the love of the cosmic mother, always nurturing, always healing, always with compassion. And we praise all the mothers. You are the number one job on this planet. So thank you for being you. And we ask this in the name of all that is holy, and that is the spirit of Aloha that flows through all things, all people, all places, and all times. It always has, it does, and it will be forever. Thank you so very much. Yes, ma'am. And aloha and a mama. So let's do a little clap and pull up our other slide, right? This is our little pow. Good. So on 3, 1, 2, 3, pow. Right? That's the Hawaiian way, the Aloha way. To end it means it's all over. So thank you for being here with us today. Remember to be the Aloha in every moment, and many blessings and heartfelt wishes for all our beautiful mothers out there who have incarnated on this planet and being the love that you are. So have a wonderful week. We'll see you soon. And take care. Much aloha from Jeanne and me. We love you.